Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the PANSIGHT webinar. I'm going to start the slideshow. I assume the slide is visible and I am audible. Today's topic is small talk for happy life. As usual, I would like to make it interactive. Do you know what small talk is? If you don't know, put N in the chat box. Because when I contacted some people, they didn't know what the small talk is. They were asking me, what exactly do you mean by small talk? So I want to know how many of you know, how many of you don't know. Okay, Roy Chiranji. The purpose of my asking questions or interactive, the mode of presentation is, I don't know what you know, and I don't know what you don't know. So I need to know what you know, and I need to know what you don't know, so that I can make my presentation or change accordingly. So some of you don't know. This is my mission, 4E mission of PANSIGHT. 1, entertain. I always entertain people with my sense of humor and some jokes, situational jokes also. Then educate. Third E is enlighten. Once you are educated, then you will be enlightened. And once you are enlightened, yes, obviously, you will be empowered. So that is my mission, 4E. Always my webinars are based on FAQ. Facts, anecdotes. Anecdotes are real life stories or mythological stories or some real life events. Then quotations. There are numerous books on small talk. I'm going to share few titles. Here it says, Unlocking the Hidden Power of Casual Conversations. Small Talks. 7 Easy Steps to Master First Impressions. Talking to strangers. Personal networking and social anxiety. Then small talk, the definitive guide to talking to anyone in any situation. Definition of small talk. Informal conversations. Take note of the word informal conversations about neutral topics with the strangers. So, neutral topic with the strangers. Or informal conversations on any topic with the familiar people. Familiar people. Who are familiar people? Our friends, our co-workers, our relatives. We are known to each other. So you may feel comfortable in talking about any topic. So far, is everything clear? The definition? If it is clear, put C in the chat box. Okay, thank you, Vinal Naiji. And did you notice that I engaged in a small talk with the Panikkar sir, with the Panikkar ji, before he started the session? That was a small talk. It was an informal conversation on a topic that is neutral. He is going to Arctic. And about what is he doing now? His activities. He's a social activist. So that is a typical example of small talk. Are you convinced? If you are convinced, put C in the chat box. By doing that one, what did I accomplish? His wife, she said that, oh, thank you for something like that. So she felt good. Am I right? Sarlaji, am I right? Did you feel good when I talk all those things? So she felt good. Panikarji felt good. They felt happy. The whole purpose is not small talks makes you happy life. Simple, easy. At least for a few minutes, they felt happy. They felt good. Indira Gandhi's words. I don't waste time in flowery small talk as people do in India. Tell me, was Indira Gandhi a serious type of person or a person who was easily approachable, accessible, or friendly? What kind of an image did she project? A warm, easily approachable person or a serious, distant person? If it is a serious and distant, put S and D in the chat box. Okay, thank you. So serious, yes, and distant. Krishnarjun. Thank you. Now I'm going to show the next picture. That person, very warm, friendly, no barriers, always enjoyed interacting with the people. Indira Gandhi never enjoyed interacting with the strangers. But this gentleman enjoyed the company of strangers. Can you guess the name of that person? Make a wild guess. Make a wild guess and put in the chat box. He is no more. So I'm giving you some clues. He is no more. He is from Tamil Nadu. Yes. Yes, Roger Yanji. Correct. 100%. 100% right. Look at APJ Abdul Kalam. He is listening to a girl. So there is some kind of an interaction, conversation was going on. Listening. Both of them are smiling or laughing. Obviously, I'm sure that he won't be talking about Brahmos with that girl. Nothing serious topic. An informal, casual conversation. Both are happy. Both are happy. Yes, Devendraji. And again, look at APJ with so many kids. They are all smiling. They are listening to him. They are all connected with him. That is why he was called, he is again still called the People's President of India. So APJ Abdul Kalam had good health. He enjoyed, and those who interacted with APJ Abdul Kalam also felt good and enjoyed. Am I right? If I'm right, put R in the chat box. Yes, this topic is very important, and unfortunately, how many people are here today? Less than 20. People are so serious. Okay? So serious and tensed up. This is the most important topic. Okay? Most important. And look at, am I smiling or laughing? You're seeing me laughing. Okay? Small talk boosts 4 happy hormones. The happy hormone, that is an acronym, DOSE. Some of you may know all these names, but many may not. D, dopamine. O, oxytocin. S, serotonin. E, endorphin. Do you want to explain more about these hormones? If you want me to explain, put E in the chat box. I've mentioned 4 hormones or 4. Okay, Krishna Arjun, explain. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Yeah. If everybody knows, then there's no point in wasting your time and my time by talking about things you already know. That's why I'm asking this question. Okay, let us first start with dopamine. Dopamine effects. My dear friends, there are numerous effects. I'm not going to list the whole list. Doesn't make any sense. Only 2 or 3 or 4, which you need to remember. Get my point? There's a medicine also, side effects. Any medicine, side effects. There's a long list of side effects. Even for aspirin. Do we tell all the side effects to the patients? No.
No.
Only the main side effects, any medicine. The same way here also, only few the effects. Pleasure, dopamine. It will make you feel good. So in this conversation again, when I just talked, I was not flattering about Panikarji. What is qualification? What is lifestyle? His activities? Yes, he felt good. His wife Sarlaji also felt good. I also felt good. I also felt good. Dopamine release. So feel good. Motivation. If something makes you feel good, then you will be motivated to do the same thing again in the future also. So if there's another meeting somewhere else, and there also the Panikarji and his wife, they show up, I'll be motivated to say the same thing before that group also. Is it clear? If it is clear, put C in the chat box. Get that motivation, because I felt good. And I know that they also felt good. So you'll feel motivated. Am I making everything simple? Because I am doing my best to make it simple. Okay, Rajiji. Because otherwise, if you go online and search, oh, there are numerous effects. And at the end, after reading all those things, you may get confused. Oxytocin. Romantic attachment. Love. When you feel love towards somebody. കണ്ണും കണ്ണും തമ്മിൽ തമ്മിൽ കഥകൾ കൈമാറും പാട്ടും പാടിയൊക്കെ ഇരിക്കുമ്പോൾ oxytocin level goes up. आंखों में इशारा हो गया അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ oxytocin. Love towards your children. When you see your child, or when the child sees the mother coming back from work, what does the child do? A small child, it immediately runs towards the mother or runs towards the father and hugs. Am I right? Put R in the chat box. And when the child, that is because that oxytocin, love. And when the child hugs the mother or even give a couple of kisses, mother also gives kisses. That touch again makes the more release of oxytocin. Massage. Why do people go for massage? Yeah, touch. Oxytocin level goes up. That is why I am not going to mention the name of that politician. I'm sure that is those who read the newspapers or those who are aware of the current political situation, they know. This political leader used to go frequently to Bangkok, Thailand for massage and all those things. And all other services also. They boost the oxytocin level, okay? Do you understand? If you understand, put you in the chat box. Without I haven't mentioned the name. I want to know how many of you I've understood. Okay, Roy Cherianji. Okay, don't mention the names. Don't mention the names. Okay. Ramendran. Okay, thank you. Endanaji. So that is the reason. Oxytocin level, periodically his oxytocin level goes down. So he wants that to recharge. That is what oxytocin does. Then trust. If you trust somebody, your oxytocin level goes up. If you don't trust, no. That's what it is. Vishwasam adalle ellam. You know, one jewelry, that tagline. Vishwasam. Oxytocin level goes up. Very smart marketing. Was it Kalyan Jewelers?
Yeah.
Vishwasam. That is okay. So that trust, oxytocin. Then oxytocin again is good for high level stress relief. It lowers the blood pressure also. Because the blood vessels, they dilate. Blood pressure comes down. Now, are you happy that you are here today listening to this talk? Are you happy? Because you are learning something. It will be useful. Yeah. These are all for your health without taking any medication. Go for a massage. You don't have to go to Bangkok. Here also, in my place here also, they offer massage, but it costs nearly $25 to $50 for a session, for a 30-minute session. And one of my friends, he's from Tamil Nadu. Every month he goes for massage. I asked him, என்ன மசாஜ் எல்லாம் பண்ணா அதுக்கு பிறகு ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு இது இருக்கு உடம்புக்கு ஒரு மனசுக்கு எல்லாம் வருது. So he goes for massage and he's single. Maybe that is he's not able to get a massage from his wife or, or anybody. So he goes out for getting a massage every month. And those who have been to Kuttalam, you know that is in Kuttalam. That is a massage, oil massage, different kinds of massage they offer. There are guys who offer that service. So that is to boost the oxytocin level. Serotonin. Good sleep. Serotonin level goes down, you won't get good sleep. So if you want good sleep, people who suffer from good sleep, do the right things to boost your serotonin level. Good digestion. Plenty of people, they suffer from indigestion. വയറിന് ഒരു സുഖമില്ല, ഒരു സ്വസ്ഥമില്ല. If the serotonin level is low, that will impair the digestion. Millions of people, they have problems with good digestion. Do you agree? If you agree, put A in the chat box. So these are all the people don't understand. The whole purpose of this talk is to make everybody realize that. Why your appetite is not good. Why you are having belly problems. Serotonin. Okay, Sudhirambalaji. Good mood. You must have heard some people. നല്ല മൂഡിലല്ല ആള് കേട്ടോ. He's not in a good mood. Your serotonin level goes down, okay, he'll be crappy. He'll be crappy. So serotonin level is mood enhancer. We have Dr. Shaji, the retired neurology professor. Am I right, Shaji? If I am right, raise your hand. Yes. So I'm not talking nonsense. So this one is endorsed by a professor of neurology. So good sleep, good mood, and good memory. Learning, even children, learning new information, retaining, memory power again, serotonin helps. I told you there are more number of effects. You didn't say about those things. Yes, I know. I didn't say about everything. Essential, absolutely essential. I don't want to dump whatever I know. That'll be dumping. You'll be overloaded with the information. The last one, endorphin. Pain relief. Endorphin is like opium. You must have heard the opium. It is the body's own painkiller. If the endorphin goes up, the pain, either back pain or joint pain or here, knee pain, other pain, and the sports-related injury, that is why, endorphin level goes up with exercise. Just a simple walking, 30 minutes is enough to boost the endorphin level. Swimming, bicycling, dancing. You must have seen the Pentecost in their meeting. Hallelujah, hallelujah, they dance. And you've seen that. And in Hare Krishna movement also, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, they dance. The endorphin level goes up. They feel good. Is it not interesting? If it is interesting, put I in the chat box. Is it not interesting? Why they do? You may think that why they are crazy? They're dancing. And because their endorphin level is going up, they feel good. They don't care about what you think. It doesn't matter what this Venu and Nair thinks or Ravindran thinks. Okay, they are crazy. They don't care. They feel good. That is why they dance. Cricket, sports, endorphin level goes up. It won't go up if you are doing a hard labor, like for example, Kuli Jodi, head load worker. His endorphin level is not going to go up because he is doing that heavy work. It is exercise. The other one, you enjoy recreation. Pain relief, stress relief. It boosts the self-confidence and self-esteem. So far, do you find this session very, very informative? I told you, entertaining, entertain, educate, enlighten. Have you done those three? 3E? Yes, Krishnaji. Thank you. Because I try to honor my promise. Yeah. Thank you, Amitabji. 3E. Good, Musamluji. Neutral topics, especially with the strangers. Weather. That's how here, it is very common in America. Very common in America. When I go for a walk, if I meet a stranger, and usually these strangers, they want to initiate a talk with me. Oh, it may rain, right? It is overcast. So they talk about weather. Or they say, this is a beautiful day, lovely day. Oh, I will say, yes, it's a lovely day. And last day. So about the weather. Initiated talk. Neutral. There won't be any arguments. A neutral topic, you are not going to get into the argument. Okay? Hey, it may rain. No, it is not going to rain. Okay, you are not going to. You are stupid. I don't think that it is going to rain. No arguments. Neutral topic. Weather, safe. I also do the same thing. When I meet somebody, I learned. So I say, what do you think about the weather? Will it rain this weekend? How is the weather is going to be on the weekend? A stranger. Because here in America, here, they follow the weather. what is going to happen in the next 5 days. My son also, he tells me, Abba, that is Saturday and Sunday, the weather forecast is heavy raining. So that I plan the shopping accordingly. He reminds me because Saturday and Sunday it is going to rain heavily. So, okay, whatever grocery, anything you want to buy. So small talk, weather, safe. Hobbies. This is what I always do. If I meet, especially when I'm flying, especially from USA to India, I have to take 4 flights usually. From this place to New York, from New York to either Frankfurt or New York to either Heathrow, then Heathrow to Bombay, or from Bombay to then Trivandrum, 4 or 5 flights. So always that long flight, there'll be somebody who is sitting next to me, a total stranger. I don't want to sit there bored. One easy way is, hey, hello, hi, I'm Venu. Here they will find it extremely difficult to pronounce Venu. 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 Okay, so that is it. Okay, so I say, I'm Venu. Okay, then he'll say, oh, I'm Tom. Okay. Hey, Tom, what are your hobbies? That's a neutral topic. And they may say, not many. If the weather is good, I go for fishing. Or they may say, I go for the deer hunting. Or, that is I love playing music. Or I go for salsa dance. Then I talk about, when you talk about the hobby, they will become more excited, very much enthusiasm. They will keep on talking. All I have to do is just listen. And once you may learn something new also. Because when I was working in Iowa in a hospital, I usually ask the patients, what are their hobbies? You can learn many things from the patients. So one patient I asked, okay, hey, Harrison, what are your hobbies? And not many I do. But turtle hunting. Okay, turtle hunting. Amavidutham. Turtle hunting. Okay. Okay. How do you do that one? Hey, dog. This Saturday, come to my home. I'll take you. I'll show you what I do. Okay. And he was around some 12 years old. Both of us went to his house. And in his big truck. And on the previous day, he had left a mouse trap in different small canals, small lakes, some 8 or 9 places. So we went there and it attracted small turtles, small star-dotted, different shapes of turtles. So I learned something new. How to catch the turtle. And he was very much excited when I went there. Oh, with my son also. At that time, he was just 12 years old. And he asked my son, do you have any girlfriend? Do you have any girlfriend? My son was embarrassed and he was looking. And this old man, he was around 60 years old. I was saying that my grandson, he is already 16 years old and he doesn't have any girlfriend. I'm worried. So, you don't worry on the grandfather worry. The grandson has no girlfriend. In India, the worry is a NEET examination pass out the worry. Even this guy is worried about his grandson is not having a girlfriend. So like that, you learn, talk about a hobby. And subsequently, they may ask the same question to me, what are your hobbies? Then when I tell about my hobby, then they immediately stop talking to me. The whole conversation ends. I say, my hobby is thinking. Okay. That is true. Because I think, anything, any information, I'm a thinker. So then my hobby is thinking. Thinking. They have never heard about somebody saying that thinking is a hobby. And then they immediately put their earbuds and they start listening to the music. Or if they have a book, they open the book and they pretend that they are busy. The whole conversation ends. Then I realized, okay, that's not a good idea. So then I say, okay, what are your hobbies? Then I change. My hobby is graphology. Graphology is one of my hobbies. I don't know how many of you know what graphology is. If you don't know, put N in the chat box. Graphology. Graph, you know, and OLOG. GY. No, okay. Graphology is handwriting analysis. From the handwriting, you can analyze, you can know a lot about a person's personality, whether that person's an introvert, extrovert, and imaginative, or whether it's absent-minded, many things. So I learned that one 45 years back. And I even gave talks on the Doordarshan and Asianet long time back on graphology. Then they will be interested. Oh, what is it, graphology? Oh, then, oh, can you? Yes. So talk about hobbies, neutral topic, especially with the strangers. Food, yes. Neutral. What are your favorite foods? Okay, nobody will feel offended. Or what do you usually eat for a breakfast? Conversation starter. Then you can talk about that one. Do you cook? Or what kind of foods do you cook? I learned a lot because recently I bought one air fryer. I don't know how many of you have heard about the name air fryer. And because you can fry foods without using much oil, like for healthy cooking. I bought that one. And what did I do? Just 2 weeks back, I went for a conference the whole day. I was there. There are plenty of tables, plenty of vendors. And I met any woman. Oh, hi, okay. Do you have an air fryer in your home? And more than 70% they say yes. Okay, how do you use the air fryer for cooking fish? What is the recipe? What do you do? Oh, they're excited. Okay, you do this one. You spray oil and olive oil. Then you marinate it with this one. So food, cooking. I learned many things. And I made fish also, tilapia, the other day. Air fried with my son. Excellent. Very tasty. It took only 15 minutes, 5 minutes for leaving it marinated. Another 10 minutes. Cooked. Tilapia fish fry. So food also, cooking, neutral topic. Pets, talk about their pets. Do you have any pets? I usually ask. Or sometimes when I'm going for a walk, when I see somebody walking with a dog, here there are all breeds are available. Different breeds, even the small ones and even just like a horse like tall ones. Then I usually, hi, okay, what is the breed? What is the name of that breed? Okay, they stop. Breed. Oh, how old is he? What is his name? Oh, his name is Brad. Okay. How much did you pay for this one? How much did you? Oh, it cost $500. Like that, engage in a conversation. Small talk. After a couple of days, when I meet that person, hi. Yeah. And she may ask about this one. And then second visit, what do you do for a living? And she will say her job. And I also, oh, I'm retired now. He said, oh, what kind of doctor are you? I'm a primary care physician. Understand? Through pets again. Initiate a conversation. Build a relationship. That stranger becomes an acquaintance. Movies. Sports. Back home, cricket is a very, talk about how do you watch cricket? Okay, then you can spend time, engage in a conversation. And books, what kind of books do you read? Do you read any books? Can you suggest a good book you read recently? Music, again neutral. Travel. So right now, our Panikarji, he travels, he is traveling a lot. So if somebody wants to engage in a conversation, if you ask Panikarji, do you travel? Okay, then he will give a long list of countries he has gone and he is planning to go. That is it. Yeah, yeah, movies, I told you, yeah. Work. Okay, what kind of a job do you do? Where do you work? Do you enjoy your work? And what are the challenges you face in your work? Yes, they will talk about that one. So, small talk to build a relationship with the strangers. Neutral topic. Sport, yeah, I already shown. Krishnalji, where are you? In which world are you? I already showed sports. Bad topics for small talk. Health and diseases. Try not to talk about health or diseases with a stranger. Are you having any health problems? Are you taking any medications? No. Privacy. They wouldn't want to tell what kind of health problems they are having. Or you talk about, oh, I'm having this. No, that is what in India. People, they talk about their health problems with the strangers. They feel bored. That's not a good topic for small talk. Finance, again. How much money are you making? What is your salary? And do you have a house of your own? No. Bad topics for small talk. Politics, definitely you have to be very careful. I do talk. If I know the other person again is apolitical, I am apolitical. I'm apolitical means I don't belong to any particular political party, whether here Democrat or Republican or they are BJP or Congress. Look at the leader, that politician. Leader, if that person has got, is doing something good for the country. Yes, I support. That's not what it is. Nearly 90% of the people, they have got a bias. They have some kind of a strong political views. So as a apolitical person also, if I appreciate the Modi, oh, he's a Sanghi. But if I appreciate the Rajiv Gandhi, no problem. No problem. So be careful. Politics lead to conflict and arguments. Religion, definitely. Especially if I am Paka temple goer, Ramendranji, our friend, my friend, he goes to temple every day and he goes to even Guruvayur. And if he talks about that one to a person who is an atheist, who doesn't believe in the gods and religion, then it is not going to be a good topic. Eh? Then the other person says, where is God? Have you seen the God? Do you have any relief? Then that will lead to argument. Agreed? That will lead to argument. Even religion. Careful. That's why all this, that the Pahalgam, what happened? Different religion. Different belief system. Then sex. And lastly, adultic jokes. Be careful. 3 parts of a small talk. Icebreaker. That is where I told you. Icebreaker, the neutral topic. Icebreaker. Yeah. Then rapport, when you ask more probing questions. If he says, yeah, my hobby is turtle hunting. Yeah, okay, turtle hunting, I am interested. Tell me more about what do you do? That you build a rapport. Then after everything, after rapport, conversation, then exit. That is graceful exit. Okay, nice talking to you. Okay. We'll catch up later. That is smart 3 parts of a small talk. Ask right questions in a polite manner to break the ice. I have explained, given you the examples also. A small talk can do wonders on body and mind, and it is free. See, already right now, I'm repeating the same thing again and again to make it stick to your memory. Already Panikarji and his wife Sarlaji, both are feeling good. Oxytocin level is high. My oxytocin level is out. My dopamine level is also high. Dopamine level is high. Laughter is the best medicine you have heard. Now let me ask you one question, my dear friends. You must have noticed small children, a 2-year-old kid, 3-year-old kid. They laugh, not smile. They laugh 200 to 300 times in a day. Am I right? If I'm right, put R in the chat box. They giggle, they laugh, they run, even hide and seek, they laugh. They see their father or mother, they laugh. Any comedy or slapstick comedy. If they go to a circus, take them to a circus. The Joker, they laugh. Once they start going to the school, the number comes down. Teacher, sit quiet. And inside the court, you cannot laugh. Judge will immediately, that is contempt of court. Judge, everybody will be sitting so serious. You will feel like laughing when you hear these stupid questions asked by the lawyers. Okay? Well, you should not laugh. Now tell me, how many times do you laugh? Not smile. Laugh means with the teeth bare, making a sound. Laughter will produce sound. This is laughter. This is not laughter. That is a smile. Belly laugh. Give me a number in a day. How many times? Sundaram Pillaiji, Ajiji, how many times do you laugh in a day before you go to bed? Some people laugh only when they during sleep only. During the waking hours, they don't laugh at all. Okay, rarely. Krishna, okay. How many? Give me a number. 1, 2, okay. That Kripaji, that is Virlashma, 3 times. My dear friends, laughter is the best medicine. Rajiji, you must have heard. Laughter is the best medicine. I laugh 20 to 30 times in a day. See, already I laughed how many times during this session itself? Within the 45 minutes. How many times? I laugh. I interact with my friends. And this is Venugopan Narji, he will agree. Sundaramalla will agree. Engineer Srimaran will agree. I talk, I share something like that, jokes and everyday news, and I laugh, belly laughter. And because of that, all these happy hormone level, they're pretty high. I get good sleep. My blood pressure is normal. Good digestion. Laugh. That's one laughter yoga. Personally, I think that is bullshit. Okay? That laughter yoga is artificial. Okay? Personally. They may disagree. Topics on PRS, I explained earlier. Politics, religion, sex may trigger arguments, hostilities, and fights. And you have seen that some people, they go to a bar, 2 friends go to a bar, and after some drinks, they talk about some religion or politics, and they argue and stab. And haven't you heard that one? Together they went for drinks. And subsequently, they stab each other, and one guy gets killed. PRS. Politics, religion, and sex. How to avoid small talk? If you don't want to engage in a small talk, you pretend to be busy. Okay, if you're traveling, okay, long distance travel, flight, or the train also, and there's some 4 or 5 hours, this guy will be sitting next to you. You want to avoid. This is very easy. You have a mobile phone, put a earbud, you pretend that you are listening. Even if you are not listening to anything, that guy won't disturb you. Okay? Or you engage in a reading, take a book, and then again that person won't disturb you. Computer, yeah, scroll. So that is one way of, if you want to avoid small talk. Leave that scene if you can. If you can, it may not be possible always. Oh, excuse me. Then you say that, pretend that you are going to the restroom or going somewhere else and spend some time. That is one way of avoiding the small talk. Upcoming talks next Thursday. Be selfish, be healthy. You might have heard people are saying that, okay, he's very selfish. I will say that selfishness is good if you use it in the right way. Selfishness is not bad. Be selfish. Do you find this title interesting? Or is it making you feel more curious? If it is making you feel more curious, put C in the chat box. Because be selfish. Everybody talks, okay. Be unselfish. Be unselfish. I'm saying that be selfish. You are going to, that day you will learn. You will agree with me. I'll be able to convince you that you have to be selfish if you want to be healthy. Thank you, Sundaram Pillaiji. And after that, money is honey. That's a phrase. That is the same Zoom code, Zoom link, and passcode. So now I open the forum for asking questions. If you want to ask questions, please. Then after 9 o'clock, we'll continue the discussion. That time you can share your own personal experience. And I will stop the recording at 9 o'clock. Somebody has unmuted, and I don't know who that gentleman has unmuted. Then, okay. Any questions?
I have a
Did
question.
you find the session? Did I meet the 4E? Did I meet the 4E? If you met the 4E, put Y in the chat box. Entertain,
I have a question.
educate, enlighten, and empower. And try to laugh as many times as possible in a day. ചിരിക്കണം. ചിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ മുത്ത് താഴെ വീണാണ് ചില കുഴപ്പമില്ല കേട്ടോ. വേറെ വല്ലവരും പിറക്കിക്കൊള്ളും. ചിരിച്ച അങ്ങ് വായിന്ന് മുത്ത് വീഴും. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Why did you say that laughter yoga is utterly foolish?
Okay.
We do
Now
it every
that
day.
one during the discussion, because that is going to create more argument. So that one I will explain. Stay during the discussion. Definitely I will explain that one.
We do it every day.
Yeah, I know. I have attended some 3 or 4 such laughter yoga sessions also. That is why I am very comfortable in saying that is okay, this is it. I'll explain that one. Just give me 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, we'll stop recording. Otherwise, this will get converted into a debate. Okay, any other questions? Clarification about the 4 hormones and the way I shared some real life examples. What I do, it is easy. I'm not a preacher. I'm a practitioner. I walk the talk.
One question I have.
Go ahead.
You say that you are always thinking.
Yes.
Some people say thinking is good, but thinking too much is not good.
Yes. I'll
And
explain.
they make a
Yeah.
comment saying he thinks too much of himself.
No, that is a different thing.
Yeah.
Too much of himself, that is totally different. This thinking is not about that one. This thinking, what I'm saying is, that is, if you read a news, then thinking, for example, yesterday, my thinking, 2 days back, our president here and Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Till 2 days back, big verbal fight. Each one in their own social media, they were attacking each other. Then, yesterday, this Elon Musk, he apologized. He expressed a regret.
True.
Then the question, so thinking, what made him? That is how I think. What made this guy suddenly change? Why? Then the newspaper reports saying that because the president threatened that he was getting federal funding for his that SpaceX, that one nearly some $2 or $3 billion, that he would, just like Harvard, he is going to funding. He will stop the funding. So that is what motivated him. I was not satisfied with my thinking. Hey, he is the richest person, this Musk. His asset around some 500 crores, 500 billions. And right now, it has come down, maybe some 100 billion come down, but still the $3 billion, he can easily, it's not a big deal. You get my point, Sundaram Pillai?
Yeah.
A person who has got some 250 billion, $3 billion, I won't give you that funding. He wouldn't.
Sure.
That is my thinking. You get my point? So I'm not convinced. That is how I use my thinking. I don't blindly accept whatever the newspaper media reports.
It may
Okay.
not be
Then-
funding alone.
No. First and foremost, you are going to something deeper that one. Ours is we know. Fact, I told you, fact is what? He apologized or he expressed regret. That's a fact.
Right.
Before
Right.
that, he was like a personal attack. Personal this one. Then the
True.
newspaper is saying, because he threatened also. That also is a fact. You'll stop the funding. Then they are connecting, their interpretation is, because that funding, now this
Yes,
guy has
sir.
changed. So that is where I use my thinking skill. And I won't buy that one. Roy G, do you understand? Roy MCG? Yes, that is same thing.
Yes, sir.
Then again, when I read the newspaper, right now, 7 groups are delegation after the Operation Sindoor. I'm going to some more than 30 countries. Then I look at that, why? Okay, I think, why? Why are they sending? And then again, all the opposition parties, and again, they were able to get John Brittas, and who is always anti-Modi in the parliament or in the Rajya Sabha, and Owaisi always. And
Shashi
the
Tharoor.
Shashi Tharoor is not always openly this one. There is opposition. Then Owaisi, Manish Tiwari, then Kanimozhi, then Supriya Sule is putting all these people. Then I ask question, why? And they agreed also. Then why did they agree? Because this is an opportunity. Suddenly, I'm sure that is Kanimozhi. Okay, international exposure.
Yeah.
International exposure. Otherwise, not only Tamil Nadu and some parts of this one. Now, everybody knows, okay, in that one there is a Kanimozhi. And she's also chairing and leading one group.
So there is selfishness.
So she found it difficult to say no. In a Godfather movie, Mario Puzo, that movie, there's a piece of dialogue. I will make him an offer he cannot refuse. I will make him an offer he
He
cannot
cannot refuse.
So that is what this Modi Shah, they made an offer, and that to not one country. Okay, 4 or 5 countries. Okay, tourism. You don't have to spend even a single penny from your pocket. And go there, company, enjoy 5 countries. So he was able to lure everybody in. Brittas is ready, Owaisi is ready, Kanimozhi is ready, Supriya Sule is ready, Manish Tiwari is ready. My thinking. You get my point?
Yeah.
That is what is not overthinking. I try to think and analyze. Then again, some countries, Guyana and Algeria, I thought, what is this? I don't even know where this Guyana and Algeria is located. Do you know, Roy MCG? Do you know where this Algeria? If you look at the world map, then you may have to spend some time to find out where this Algeria is. And why these people are going there also. What is there? And for that, my question, thinking, when I don't get to understand, I ask people, hey, why this one? And another person said that the reason is, now we have proved that our own, the defense weapons, the Akash missile and many drones, they are very powerful, effective. They were able to intercept the Chinese missiles as well as the Turkish drones. Now we want to export these weapons to these small countries. These small countries also need some weapons. They may be buying those weapons from China.
Right.
So we want to get that market. Okay, for that, when this group goes, when they show, look, that is in 88 hours, as Shashi Tharoor said that in 88 hours, 9, the terrorist hubs were completely demolished, hundreds of terrorists were killed, and another 11, that is military base, demolished and damaged. Now the China, the Pakistan, they have admitted more than that one, another 8, so 28. So 28 that one, precision, without any collateral damage, not damaging the civilian or other structures, targeted. So that is the proof that is our weapons are, our this one are. And you can get it for a smaller price. You don't have to spend that much price. So this is in a way marketing also. Got it? So that is what
Yeah.
my thinking is, Sundaram Pillai. Got it?
So what do you think about today's Air India accident at Ahmedabad?
No, forget about it. I don't want to get into that sort of a thing. It is guessing. I don't
Thinking.
like
Think about
wasting time in guessing. We need to get more facts, and I'm going to stop the recording. Then we'll have the discussion. And Panikarji, I'll come back to that question about the laughter yoga.
Yeah, laughter yoga. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
going to stop the recording.
Okay.